Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend. I just decided to impromptu jump on live. I've been trying to get on live all day, but it's been a day. I would say it's like a Monday, but it's a Friday. I got locked out of my garage today. So my garage won't open. I had to have my neighbor come help me. I pulled the cord and it's like broken. So my garage is broken. My husband's out of town. Anyways, welcome. Hi. Tell me what you're up to. Hey, Melissa. Hi, Kelly. We're just gonna do some makeup. I'm actually gonna show you a lot of different products today. I've been trying behind the scenes a lot of different things because I get bored. And I always think there's something else I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna share like some random stuff with you guys. But tell me what you're up to. Hang out with me. Ask me any makeup questions you have. Hello. And I'll do my best to answer them. That's what we're gonna do today. So super easy. Actually, I'm gonna show you how to do a one color eyeshadow look, but make it look like two. So we'll get there. But we're gonna put the makeup on first. So let's do it. Okay, first thing, this. I'm gonna show you some skincare products I've been trying. I've been really interested in Korean skincare, but I wanted to kind of just see like some really good reviews on products. And so I've been using this one. This one I got from Amazon. And when I post this, you can comment link and I'll send you these. But this is the first spray serum and it's by D'Alba. And it got, you can go to Amazon and look this up. It got like tons and tons of reviews. And it's supposed to be for hydrated and radiant skin. So I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna pull my hair back. Hello guys, thanks for joining. If you guys have any makeup questions, ask away. So, if you're new here, my name is Lauren, and I am 43 years old, and I love helping women over the age of 40 especially learn to deal with their maturing skin, because let's be honest, we don't have the same skin that we used to at 20. This is by D'Alba, okay? Somebody asked that. I love this stuff. It smells to die for, but it's also just like, it just hydrates the skin before I put on makeup. The other thing I've been using a lot, so you guys, if you've watched me at all, I've talked about the Rock Skincare. It's an under eye balm. Love that one. It has vitamin C in it, but this one, I know, Ryan, I'm just mixing it up today, just showing up twice this week on a live. This one is the other one I've been using. This is also a Korean skincare. It's by Kahi, I think. And I like this one a lot, but I've been putting this underneath my eyes before I put any makeup on. If you have like crepey skin under the eyes, you feel like your makeup kind of sits under there, using an eye balm is really awesome. So I would recommend the Rock one or this one. This one's a little bit more affordable, but I can link them when I post this as well. So hello, say hi. Tell me what you're up to today. We're just doing makeup and getting ready. Can you recommend something for pigment treatment? Do you want like a skincare, or do you want like, my dermatologist is great with treatments and stuff like that, but skincare with pigment, I love the Colleen Rothschild. She has a serum that's amazing for it. What is it called? You guys, I've had the worst brain fog today. Hold on, it's gonna come to me. Mandelic acid, that's what it is. And it's Colleen Rothschild. I have a code in my bio if you wanna try it. I love her serums. They're amazing for maturing skin, pigmentation issues, things like that. Hello. Hi from Canada. I love it. Okay, so I've put on my like skincare. I've already done all my skincare, but before I put my makeup on, it just lays so much better when I use these two products. And I've been using these for a while. I haven't really shared them with you. Here's the thing about me. I don't share skincare with you guys until I've tried it for a while. Skincare is different for everyone, and I do not just like throw out my skincare suggestions unless I love it. So, hi from Buffalo. Hello. Okay, we're gonna do some makeup. I'm gonna show you some different makeup today than I normally do. I'm gonna show you Seint. We're gonna talk about Seint because I love Seint, but I'm gonna show you some other cream makeup options, because a lot of you message me saying you can't get Seint or you don't want to use Seint. This is Seint, if you're not sure what I'm talking about. It's a cream-based makeup. It's in a kind of palette system, so you can actually take these tins out, they're removable, and you can customize it to whatever you want. But I'm gonna put the foundation on. Let me tell you what I'm actually gonna use so you kind of know. So I love these. These are a stick formula. They look like this. They have this magnetic top. The design is amazing to me. And then they're refillable. So you can pop this out when you're done and buy a new one and then just pop it back in. And there you go. Sorry, this is not focusing. I blurred my background. But anyways, so we're gonna use these stick formulas. Now, this one is a bronzer. They do have a foundation shade that you can get. This one just doesn't match my skin, it's too light. So I'm gonna use Seint for my foundation, and then I'll show you how easily these blend on the skin. They're really great. Okay, so let's go in and we're just gonna kind of color correct, get rid of all the redness, rosacea, things like that, okay? And I'm just gonna go in, I'm just mixing my two highlight colors, and I'm just gonna even everything out. And with creams, if you're new to cream, one thing about cream is you wanna make sure you're pushing it into the skin versus like swiping. Now, with those sticks that I just showed you, if you're using a liquid foundation, you can use a liquid with these sticks as well. So I'm applying Seint today a little different than I normally do. Normally, I just kind of do it all like, not even on a layered system, but I'm gonna show you just a little bit different way to apply. So you can do, there's not a right or a wrong way. It really is about the coverage that you want. And I have a lot of redness. I always feel like when we go into fall, my skin gets a little bit more red. So I do like a little bit more of a full coverage because of that reason. So I'm just gonna put this all over. But normally you can apply Seint in just one layer, which if you have a lot of texture, that's a really good option for you. Okay, so I'm just putting my foundation color all over, evening out the skin. And I'm pressing versus swiping. So with liquid, a lot of us swipe, right? And what that's gonna do is it's just gonna create your makeup kind of slipping, sliding, looking patchy, looking uneven. I'm leaving my eyes alone, just so if you're wondering. I will come back to those under eyes, but I'm just going to kind of fill in all the areas of the face that I'm wanting to kind of just smooth out and even out. Okay, so that's my one color of foundation, but because our skin is like more than one color, this looks really flat to me. So we're gonna add in some other colors. So I'm gonna take the other side of my brush. This is the detail brush, this is my favorite. If you're looking for a good brush, this is one of my favorites. And I'm gonna put on a little bit of a brightening highlight. I'm not gonna go under my eyes though. And if you guys have any questions, if you're joining, hello. But if you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to answer them for you about makeup or anything in general. We can keep it fun today. Okay, so I am just going under the eye. Look how that just brightened versus that one, right? So anywhere you put a brightening color, it's gonna plump everything out. So bright brings forward, dark recedes. So when you're using a brightener, a lot of us are trying to put it all under the eye, but the problem with that is it's actually accentuating texture, it's accentuating wrinkles and things like that. So you're better off if you're trying to really color correct or get rid of discoloration using a color corrector under the eye. Okay, so I'm just brightening up the areas of the face that I want to brighten and bring a little plumpness back. And by using two colors, it's gonna look a lot more real. Okay. Like a little redness there, we're gonna cover. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. Okay. Put a little right here. All right, so that's like my foundation. If you notice, I didn't even touch up here because I'm gonna go in and fill in with some bronzer. We're not gonna use a contour today. I don't want to. I'm gonna keep this like simple. Okay, there we go. That's Seint, okay? So that's Seint cream. What can you use to fill in or minimize wrinkles above the lips? So that's a hard one because if you go in with too much product, like I have lip lines. I mean, I'm 43. If you're drinking out of straws, if you're smoking, any of that can cause lip line. Aging causes lip lines. But if you put on too much product there, what I found is it's going to just pop it, right? It's gonna sit in the fine lines and wrinkles. So what I do is I just am very minimal with my products when I put it on there. You can use like a retinol and things like that on your skin, which I do, but if I'm gonna go in right here, I'm not gonna put any like heavy makeup on these areas, but what I will do is take a little bit of my brightener and put it on that Cupid's bow. And that's gonna kind of accentuate that area, but it's going to kind of take away from the other parts. So makeup's kind of about like trickery. With your eyes, you want to put the color where you can kind of like highlight other areas versus trying to cover everything up, if that makes sense. I forgot my nose, so I was going to put a little there too. So now you're looking more at the center of my face than you are at those lip lines. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, making sure I'm not missing anything. Will a primer help? Yes, I personally like a primer. I've worn this makeup for so long, I don't feel like I need one. But if I really want my makeup to stay all day long, a primer is great. Setting spray is a must with cream makeup as well. But yeah, primer will help if you have dry skin or normal skin. I like the NYX Plump It Back primer. It's super affordable. If you have oily skin, I like the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Those are both great. Okay, so now I'm gonna use Soul. So this is Soul. It is a kind of a warmer bronzer color. And I'm just gonna put that on my face. Now, with a cream stick, you can either apply it directly to your face or you can use a brush and apply it. I'm gonna just show you, it's really easy. Like if you just apply it to your face. If I was to put this on somebody else, I would be using a brush, honestly, to apply it. But we're just gonna put it here. Just to make it quick. Okay. Like look how easy that is, right? I've already got it placed. And it's gonna be so easy to blend out. Okay, just making sure I'm not missing anything. If I miss your question, let me know. All right, so now I'm gonna take my brush, same brush I just used, and I'm going to just tap that cream out. And I'm gonna build the coverage. So this is more of a bronzer. It's warmer. So if you're looking for a contour, you wanna go a lot more ashy with the color. But I'm going to just blend that out to give myself some warmth. And this is also going to make my foundation look a lot more natural. What about the spray you put on your face? Do you use it before or after your primer? This one, the skincare one I showed, so this one I would use as a skincare product, so I put that on before. That's not a setting spray, so this is my setting spray that I would be using after, and that's gonna hold my makeup in place. Okay, so this is just a warmer bronzer. You can use a contour if you want. I'm skipping that step because I just like a fast, easy look nowadays. If I'm getting fancy, I'll wear a contour. And because this is a bronzer, I am taking it kind of along the cheek area. I always like to start with less product and add more if needed. And then I'm just gonna kind of take this into the hairline. But look how easy this cream makeup blends, so nice and easy. I love it, it's so simple. And when I do post this, you can comment, let's do the word stick, and I'll send you the information on this. Okay. Look, I just warmed up my skin. It's like, this to me is the perfect color for everyone, unless you're very deep. If you have a very deep skin tone, I wouldn't recommend this one, but if you're like fair to medium, this one is just, it's a good warm color. Now, I always like a little bit more, so I'm just gonna take my brush and add a little bit onto the cheek area, just a little bit more. Just warm up my skin along the nose. But you can kind of just go in and add after you have it all blended out. Just like that. Now, the cool thing, if you were like super simple with makeup, you could put this right on your eyes, blend it out like an eyeshadow, and you're out the door. It's so easy. Now, they also have this color. This one is a blush color. I would say if you're familiar with Seint, it's like Madrid, very similar to Madrid, but I really like this one just in the stick formula. And I'm gonna just place it up higher on the cheeks. I like it on the lips. It's a really pretty color too. It also is the same way, so you can pop it out when you're done and you could buy a different color. You can buy the same color to replace it. Super simple, easy formula. I like how easy this formula is, and I'm really picky with cream makeup. I don't like a lot of the cream makeup I've tried, and I've tried a lot. And this one I would say is so similar to Seint in the way it blends out. It's just a really natural, pretty coverage. Okay. So pretty, right? Now, you could spray your face and be done there if you wanted to. They have an illuminator as well. This one is chroma. Now, if you like Seint, by the way, honey is on sale. Honey is one of my favorites today. It's 10% off, but I'm gonna show you just a different one just to show you a different product. So this is chroma. I would say it's similar to maybe Angel with Seint. So you can either, I just wanna show you that swatch one more time. You can apply it directly to your face, right here. I like to put a little here, tip of my nose, and right down here. Stick formulas are great in the fact that they're just really easy to work with because you can just literally pop it onto the skin and be done. There you go. Just catches the light. Super pretty. So I love these stick formulas. If you're looking for a good cream stick makeup, telling you, try them. They're amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna set my makeup with my setting spray. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury spray. Want a cheaper option? e.l.f. has a good one. It's the Blue Light Flawless Filter. I like that one a lot too. So, okay. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I will put the stick information as well when I post this. And if you want to go check those out, you can. Okay. You guys don't have a lot of questions for me today. This is unlike you guys. Okay, so, I've already done my eyebrows. In fact, on my stories today, I linked my eyebrow pen. This is from Amazon. It is good. If you don't have a lot of brows or you're looking for just a really easy way to fill in your brows, this one, it's like a hair-like brow pen. So on one side, it has this pin, like really sharp pointed pin. And then on the other side, it has a prong. So you get really hair-like simple strokes. And it also comes with this spoolie brush like this. And it comes with this angled side. So if you wanted to just like go that way and put your strokes on that way, you could. But anyways, this is like $14. It's 5% off today. Go look at my stories if you want a link to that. It's awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna do our eyeshadow look, okay? I'm gonna show you how easy. This is all about easy makeup, easy getting out the door makeup. So we're gonna use one eyeshadow color. Okay, so I'm gonna prime my eyelids. I get asked a lot why I would recommend an eye primer over concealer. I'll tell you why. Okay, a lot of people don't have a preference with this. If you have any type of texture on the eyelid and you're using a concealer, it's going to accentuate it so bad. Using an eye primer is it's a thinner substance. So when it goes on, it's not going to accentuate anything. It's going to just stick and grip the makeup onto the eye. So if your eye makeup comes off a lot, use a primer. It's going to be a game changer. It's so much better than concealer, I promise. Does the stick moisturizer you put under your eyes make your lower mascara come off? Not at all. I put it on just now and I haven't had any issue, but normally I will put that, this is the one that Kelly's talking about. I will put this on just like before I put on any mascara or anything, and I just let it sit before I put on any makeup. But even on my under eyes, you can just see like the makeup goes on so smooth when I use this. The Rock one is the same way. If you're looking for an under eye balm, I mean, I recommend either of those. They're great. So, okay, let's do this eyeshadow look really quick. So if you want to know one of my favorite shades of all time from Seint, it is Bubba. I missed the beginning. What do you use on your face before makeup? Oh, okay, let me recap really quick. So I use a lot of other products that I'm not showing, but I like this spray. This is a Korean skincare spray. It's for radiance and hydrating your skin. So I love this one before makeup because it just kind of like gets everything ready to put on your makeup. So this one is by D'Alba. I have it linked in my Amazon storefront, but I will also I'll post it. When I post this on my page, you can comment links and you can grab it. This one is a Korean skincare under eye balm. It's by Aqua Balm. Also linked in my Amazon storefront. They're awesome. Great products. Been using it for a while before I talked about it too. I have dry eyelids. Any recommendations? Yes. First of all, I would be applying some kind of skincare on that. The eye balm would work, honestly, because it's gonna hydrate your eyes. And then using something, that's why I don't like using concealer, because if you're using concealer on your eyes, what can happen is one, it's gonna show a lot of texture, but two, it's gonna it's gonna just dry out your eyes. So using something that's made as a primer, and you can find, there's a ton of eye primers that are great. Milani has a really good inexpensive one too, but it'll hydrate. So you wanna look for something that has more hydration in it as a primer as well. And those two will be a big game changer for you, I promise. So, good question. Okay, making sure I'm not missing anything. All right, we're gonna use one color to get a 2-color eye look, okay? The way this works is you want a brush that is fluffy like this. So I'm using the Seint eyeshadow brush. You can use anything, okay? But this one has this fluffy side, and then you want another brush that's like a pencil brush. So that's why I love this one, because both ends work for this, but you can have 2 brushes in your arsenal too, okay? It's just kind of personal preference. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick your favorite eyeshadow color. This is the one I'm using, which is Bubba. You can tell, I've used a lot of it. I love this one, it's a warm brown. I did a video with Lullaby using this. I mean, you want kind of like a matte mid-tone shade. You don't wanna go super dark with this, it's gonna be too overwhelming. So a mid-tone matte shade. So whatever color you love, you pick, okay? Then you're just going to take your eyeshadow on the fluffy side. Now, if you have hooded eyes, or you want your eyes to look more lifted, make sure you're looking forward when you apply your eyeshadow. If you go like this and you're closing your eyes, it's gonna close off your eyes, so when you open your eyes, you're not gonna be able to see the makeup. So I'm just gonna look straight ahead, and I'm gonna aim right above my crease, just like this. And I'm gonna work the majority of, did I meet you at a dress shop in PA? I've never been there, so probably not. I've never been there. That's funny, you met my doppelganger. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just putting the majority of the product above the crease. Now I'm closing my eyes now because it's where I want it, and I'm not gonna grab any other product. I'm just gonna keep kind of working it onto the lid. So you're gonna blend this as long as you need to make it look the way you want. And I'm kind of blending it up and lifting up towards the tail of my brow. So what that's doing, it's creating this look of like a bigger open eye. Hello, you guys, if you're just joining, we're just doing some makeup today and chatting. If you have any questions about makeup, ask away. Okay, so I'm just blending that out. Now, one thing about eyeshadow that a lot of people are impatient, they don't blend it out. So you just wanna keep blending. And the other tip with eyeshadow is holding it really low at the bottom of the base of your brush. If you're holding it up here, you're not gonna have the control that you have down here, and you're gonna have a lighter hand. So you'll just get a better blended look. Okay, so once I've got that, let me do it into the other eye really quick. I'm gonna show you how you're gonna deepen the look of this so that it looks like you're actually wearing 2 colors. So this look is great if you're in a hurry, if you're a minimalist, you don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, but you wanna look like you wear eyeshadow. We're gonna just use 1 color for that look. Okay, so blend, blend, blend. Keep your eye open first, and then you can close it once you get the placement that you want. Okay, don't worry about it being messy too, because we can clean that up. All right, so we've got that on. Now I'm gonna take my pencil end of the brush, and I'm gonna tap it in to the same color. Now the reason that this works is because the pencil end is a lot more dense than this end that we use. So it's gonna pack on more product, and it's gonna make it look like you're wearing 2 colors because you're packing on this just on the outer corner of the eye. And I'm just kind of like smushing it. Is that even like a word? It's probably not. But I'm just kind of tapping it on there, so it's going to give me more of a dense look. And then I'm just gonna go out and just kind of soften this outer corner. But see how that's just deepening between the 2? It's not a lot, but it's seriously the easiest trick if you are not a pro at eyeshadow, but you wanna look like you're trying. And you just keep working on that area until you have it exactly how you want. I mean, I think you can tell the difference just how it's just deepening that outer corner. And I'm just gonna slowly work on that. And I'm kind of angling it up towards the tail of the brow to get the depth I want. and then you can blend. Holding it down pretty low because you want to keep the deepness of it. I know, isn't Bubba great, Kelly? I love it too. You see how that deepened that outer corner? We'll do it on the other side. So just kind of tap the color on. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I'm telling you, it's this brow pencil I just tried. I linked it in my stories today. It is like, it was a goldmine find from Amazon, and it's the easiest thing to use, I'm telling you. So go look at my stories. I'm telling you, you need this brow pen. It's under $14 today too. Okay. So see, I'm just tapping it right here, just on that outer corner, almost like a V, right? Like this. And then I'm gonna take this and just kind of blend it out. Don't worry about being messy because we'll come back. And then I'm gonna just take whatever's on my brush underneath my eye. Okay, I've added depth. If I wanna add like a liner, we could do that too. I don't know if I brought anything with me. We might have to see what I have. But okay, I'm gonna take this brush. This is the edge brush, and I'm gonna clean up under my brow because right now to me that eyeshadow is just too high. So I'm just gonna clean up underneath like that and on the outer corner. So if your hand tends to stray down, that can make your eyes look really droopy. So just adding a little bit of that concealer or brightener is gonna pull the eye up, and then we can fix it from there. Eyeshadow really is personal preference, I think, too. Some people don't like a heavy look and some people do. So a one color eyeshadow look I think is so great for everyone. Okay, so simple. I love simple. Just gonna blend that out a little bit. Okay, easy. And it looks like I have two colors on. Looks like I just added a little bit of depth, and that's what we want. Okay, now if you wanted to put on an eyeliner, I didn't bring my eyeliner, but let me show you something that you can do. So I'm gonna take this etch brush, see how it's like a flat tip, and I'm going to go into this bronzer that I used before, this one, and I'm gonna spray my brush first just so I have a little bit more hold on it. So if you want eyeliner to stay, use some setting spray on your brush, it helps a ton. Uh-oh. My dog is going crazy. The UPS man must be here, so bear with me for a minute. Stella! Anyways, okay, we'll keep going. All right, so now I'm gonna just take that bronzer and I'm gonna tap it underneath my eye right here. And we're gonna add a little depth. So sorry about my dog in the background. She'll stop once the UPS man leaves. Okay, then I'm just gonna take it right here, and I'm not pulling my skin, but I'm just gonna keep it a little taut, and I'm gonna close my eye just a little bit, and I'm just gonna add a little depth on the outer corner. Just like that. So if you're someone that like loves eyeliner, but you want a really soft look, this is gonna be really great for you. And then you can kind of even wiggle it onto like the lash line. I like this brush a lot. See how that just added a little depth versus that one? It's the biggest difference. I like this brush a lot. It makes it really easy to really get right next to the lash line. I'm just pressing it. And you can work the color as you want to make it deeper, but we're just doing really simple today. So I'm just going right up here. A little trick for you is if you're not sure how to like make your eyeliner come out and look elongated, if you follow the edge of your eye up, and I'm gonna spray my brush again. If you follow the edge of your eye up, like this, that's gonna create the perfect wing for your eye. It's literally the easiest trick, and I'm just gonna hold my eye here, and I'm just gonna nestle that next to the lash line. I'm not really trying to create this eyeliner look. I'm just trying to create a little depth to my look. Okay. Simple. Add a little bit more mascara on the outer corner of the eye. and you have an easy eye look that anyone could do. All about keeping it easy, you guys. Okay. Any questions on that? I am gonna blend this out though a little bit more. Don't be afraid to go back in and blend and do all the things you need to do. Take your time. Okay, there we go. Simple. Simple, and it makes your eyes pop. Bubba is one of my favorite colors for making your eyes pop. It's just a good color. Okay, and then lastly, I'm gonna show you my favorite new lipstick that I've been using. It's from Colleen Rothschild. If you have a lot of lip lines, that's what I'm dealing with now. If you have a lot of lip lines and you want a moisturizing lipstick, these are amazing. They have not launched yet, so just know that they haven't. I think they're September 10th is when they come out. This is the color, I can't even read it. Let me see, I've got the box. Bisou. I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's beautiful. Okay, these are so hydrating. See this color? And it's kind of like the Tarte Maracuja ones where you can just kind of pop it open like this and kind of like a pin. But when I say, what is happening here? Like, I'm hardly putting any on. It's so, like, I have to kind of be careful because it's just so hydrating. But look how pretty that color is. So those will be launching September 10th, and I do have a code for those when they do launch. So, okay, someone asked me a question. Let me go back and see. What palette do you use? So today I used Seint foundation. I use Athens and Candlelit. And then I went in with these stick cream formulas that I'm loving right now. And I did, what color was it? I did Soul as a bronzer. And then I did this one right here. This is Cora. This is a blush. And then I did their illuminator, which is chroma. So I will give you like some kind of way to get a link for those. But it is just such an easy, like it just looks skin-like. That's what I love. And if you're aging and you feel like the makeup isn't looking skin-like, there is ways to fix that, I promise. And cream is my absolute favorite. So I am gonna spray one more time and it will stay all day. How can you get lipstick to stay and not transfer? You definitely want to use like a long wearing lipstick. If you do that, I'm probably not your girl for that because I honestly can't wear long. I shouldn't say can't. I don't like to say can't because I feel like there's always going to be a product out there that will prove me wrong, but I haven't found a product that's not really matte and long wearing. I don't like matte lipsticks, so I tend to go with a gloss, or I tend to go with something like I just showed you that's very hydrating because it just accentuates everything, and I don't like the feel of a matte lipstick on me. But mattes tend to be a little bit more long wearing, or look for something that's long wearing. It'll say that, and that should stay on longer. Looks so nice. Oh, thank you. I suffer with large pores, and I know I've been using too much Seint foundation. Okay, large pores, a couple of things with that. One, shade up. So if it's accentuating your pores, no matter what foundation shade you're using, or liquid, if you're using liquid, whatever you're using, if your pores are being accentuated, a lot of times it's the wrong shade, so you want to shade up, or it might not be the wrong shade. What you can do is apply a bronzer first, because what that's going to do is dark is going to recede, so it's going to help get a little bit more coverage, but it's going to kind of even everything out, and then go on with your foundation, and that will help a lot. There's a lot of primers on the market too that are great for pores, but if you are using cream makeup, make sure there's no silicone in the primer because that will disrupt the makeup and the way it lays on your face. But there are definitely things you can do for that. Oh, also, if you're looking for a good skincare, I will tell you this. I've been using the Lumi Beauty device for over a month and a half, maybe 2 months now. It is so good for pores. So if you suffer with pores, I have a lot of pores right here. It minimizes your pores. It's amazing. So if you have any questions, jump into my DMs. I can tell you about that too. Okay, any other questions before I jump off? I feel like you guys didn't have a lot for me today. The other day, you guys had a ton. So anyways, I will post this on my main page. I will give you some keywords to comment, and then it will send you all the links to everything I used today. I'll make sure to post what I used as well. So I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you have the best weekend. Happy Friday. It's the start of the weekend. Yay. Whatever you're doing, I just appreciate you taking time to hang out with me. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.